Speed. I am speed. One winner. 42 losers. I wish I remember the last line. I have to go back and watch it. Tic-Tac-Toe or Tic-Tac?
No.
Tic-Tac-Go. What's up?
What's up?
3X down 8.
I'm Sarah.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Friday night. We made it through the week. It was a long week.
Think so? You could have a day off.
It was absolutely a long week. I had a day off and it was still a long week. Still a long week. That happens. But we have some fun things in store for you this evening.
We have a game.
We even have the camera set up, as long as it doesn't soft focus on us too much, to actually show you it can refocus on things close up. Look, we have the technology now. Will it soften back on us? It did pretty good that time. All right. So yeah, we're going to play a little game. If you hadn't picked up by the thumbnail, probably already know what it is. Go ahead and show the folks. I think it's called hashtag.
Hashtag.
It's called hashtag. Playing a game called hashtag. Hashtag-Toe. Hashtag-Toe. I don't know. But happenings this week. We went to Disney.
We did. We had fun.
We did go to Disney.
It's like our first full day away here.
Yeah, it was a good time. We just went to Disney Springs, saw a friend that was in town for a convention.
Yeah.
Golf. That guy's a goofer. He's a golfer. But yeah.
And then we had 2 videos dropped today or this week.
This week, yeah, we had a world turkey. Yeah. Wild Turkey 12. That dropped. Like it's hot on Monday. And then a little compy competition, Bottle Battle. Part 1. A foe.
Should get entertaining come.
Oh man. I'm not afraid to tell you guys. She's 100% right. So there's 9 bottles, 3 rounds of 3 to pick the finals, which will be 3, obviously. Shot it all in one day with James, and I'm not sure what the outcome is going to look like at the end. I really can't tell you.
It's a good series because anybody that is wanting to do like a value bottle, available bottles. So it's not your like low tier stuff. It's not going to be like your Jack Daniel's 7. It's kind of be that next level. It's called mid tier, like not mid tier plus. If you guys are familiar with that, there's some debate as to whether the things are actually mid tier plus in there. I think for 1 or 2 of the bottles, but for the most part, they're available. For the most part, they're affordable for most people. I mean, I think the most expensive bottle is like 38. Yeah,
most of them are actually under 30, to be honest with you. And then value. I mean, they're good values. Yes, she's had to hold herself back from yawning. I'm that boring. I'm kidding. Proofs between 190 and 101. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to contain the proof range in that range to get it like really, really compact down.
Yeah. But it was, so I did the blinds for them. I honestly just pulled them out of a box for them and poured them. And
we thought it'd be a great idea to do it all in one day. And it probably is going to make for some very entertaining episodes. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot. And even when you're trying to like moderate yourself to not drink like not even an ounce, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I'll say. And we're starting to get that soft focus thing. So we gotta be careful. You might see a little soft focus if you hadn't joined us already. I've got a few more people in. We're playing around with the auto focus tonight. So you can see things like if we hold up a bottle, you can actually see it. So my gator arms don't get laughed at nearly as much. Right. We'll see how it goes. But obviously, like when you pick up a drink, it changes the focal point potentially. So if it gets too soft, then I might reach up and click it off. We'll see. At any rate, tonight we're playing tic-tac-toe.
So we had neighbor Andy.
Come
over and he poured us 4 blinds.
And they're in our agent or traveler little bottles here. They got a fancy dancy number that might get focused on. Maybe not. 1 through 4. There are 4 attributes to each of these that he wrote down on some really crazy paper. Yeah, I see there goes focus weird again. We can just do this, jazz hands, and it'll come right back to us. It might have been offensive what I just did. I don't know. But so we're going to go through that. What's going to happen is there is ABV type. Is it finished? And then the bottle guess.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is there's 4 samples, obviously. I'll let you choose whether you go first or second on the first sample, and we'll just flip that order for each of the samples. So like if you choose to go first on the first sample, you know you're guessing ABV. I get what type it is, you get the finish or not, and I get the bottle guess. Okay. For the first 3 rounds, you have to get it right to earn an X or an O, which let me put this up now because I did put something out here to tell you guys what's going on. So tic-tac-toe, Sarah's O's, Nate's his X's, okay? For the 4th round, if we need it, what'll happen is we're both going to guess. And whoever wins earns the X or the O. If at the end of the game we don't have a winner, it's a cat's eye. Just period. So, yeah. Ladies first. That's what I said. She's going to get choice. I agree. She's going to choose whether it's kind of like she won the toss in the NFL kickoff, right?
All right.
And you get to choose whether you want to go first. We're going to taste them at the same time, obviously. And
sure.
all that. Or you want me to go first for the first, meaning think about the strategy there. Like I'm guessing ABV and finished, but then you have, or ABV, I'm sorry. Yeah, then you have type and bottle guess. But now the next round is reversed. So now 3 rounds could be your advantage because the 4th round we do them all. You each do them. So it doesn't really matter. Defer. He said defer, make me go first. But I don't know if that's smart. I mean, it is what it is. So ABV wise, just to, you need the hands. Yeah, gotta be careful. ABV wise, we'll have to get used to this focusing thing. Maybe we'll figure out a better way. But anyway, ABV wise, we're saying 7 points either way. We're being very generous. We want it to be something. So.
Right.
So what say you, dear?
I am going to go second.
You're going to go second?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the glass you'd like this in?
Yep.
Okay. Here you go. Pour what you like. Looks like there's an ounce left in there. So this is meant to be a fairly chill game. You know, we're not going to necessarily power through this. We're going to sit here and chat with you guys. Tell us what you are drinking. We still are doing that. We still love to know what you all have in your glass.
Oh, you changed the color and everything.
I did change the color. Valentine's Day is
coming up. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is coming up. So we had to be a little quasi-romantic, right? Good choice. See, Nick said you punted to me, and it's a good choice. But
thanks, buddy.
I might take the opening kickoff back. You might be screwed.
Can I get can I phone a friend?
No, there are no lifelines here. Ooh. I don't know if you made a good choice or not. I'm not sure. Remember, you're guessing type and bottle this round. And the 3rd round. Oh, okay.
This is proofy.
Maybe. Might not be. Let the psychology begin, right? OLHQ exclusive Old Elk. Greg Metz has been in our area for this week, and I did not get a chance to get out and meet him. My fault. I should have planned better. But love some Old Elk stuff, and come out with, I guess, 3 of their selections this year. I might be right on proofy slightly, to be honest with you. We did drink a warm-up. That was the very old Barton I was showing you guys earlier. Thank goodness we did.
This is really like you get a ton of oak on this.
It is. It is, which is confusing a bit, right?
Now, is there, just so I know, what did you tell him he could pour?
I told him nothing on the top shelf.
Okay.
And if it's not open, don't pour it. So it has to be an open bottle.
Sure. Okay.
So, yeah. So in essence, probably about 80 to 90 bottles he had choice of. So still our collection, but don't have any idea because I left him in the room in here. No idea. I should have filmed it, but I didn't want to tell the guy it was going to be on film. He probably, whatever. Appreciate him helping. What do you think? We can talk about tasting notes because that's not, none of this is, well, maybe the type is maybe tasting note based possibly.
And if it's finished or not.
Yeah, but it's clearly, is it? I don't know. Oh, no.
It's like I'm afraid to say anything because I don't want to like tell you something.
Vanilla cherry.
I just get a lot of oak and like burnt caramel.
Okay. This is one of the few times I'm actually going to say I get a slight hint of cherry cola, even. But that's just me.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to throw you off. I'm not doing anything psychological there. Like, seriously. I think I'm ready to wager our first guess. Our first guess is ABV.
Okay.
Right? I'd be within 7 either way.
Do I get to guess at all or no? I'm sorry.
You can absolutely guess if you want, but it's for me to earn.
Okay, for you to earn
an X. And you do not earn an O if I'm wrong. Or you can guess for funsies if you want.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go 114.
Okay.
Okay. So you can pick up that first card.
That's proof, correct?
I went proof, not ABV. So I might have written ABV on the card, and we might have to do some maths.
He did both.
Oh, look at that.
Aw,
all-star.
He's an all-star.
All-star.
Hey now. You're an all-star. What'd you say?
114.
And what is our
7? What is it?
104.
It's 104. So I'm off 10. So nobody gets anything. Look at that. Boom. Okay. So now we know this is 104 proof. So you're on deck.
For type.
Ooh,
okay.
No one earned anything, so we don't feel anything on the board. Our hashtag. Nothing. So our super high-tech hashtag. Yeah, it did focus at the very end, Nick. It was just really hard to see. I give you that. Paper's probably not the best to focus. Like, we're kind of out of focus right now. Yeah. We're going to have to figure this out. I think I might be too far away. I think I need to pull the shot in further, than it won't be a hard focus. Also, this thing behind here probably not helping.
So rye, bourbon, whiskey. Can we do American whiskey?
American whiskey, if you don't think it's a bourbon, but yeah.
I'm actually.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a dry erase board next time. We just threw something together today. This is literally a piece of cardstock and electrical tape. But I mean, you can see it. We just don't have anything written on here yet. And we have a good marker. So when we actually,
I didn't try it.
Yeah. Hashtag what's in the glass. We could, hashtag Tic-Tac-Toe, bro. So, yeah, it's going to be visible. What's up, Jason? What's in your glass, buddy? Hashtag what's in your glass.
I'm going rye.
You're going rye. She says rye. So what makes you think rye?
The weediness of it.
The weediness of it. Well, it is in fact a bourbon. It is in fact a bourbon. We are actually very terrible at this. Maybe somewhat visible to read. We are actually very terrible at this whole thing. There we go. So 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
We suck.
We are terrible. It's a good thing we have 4 rounds. Yeah?
Now I got to figure out what bottle this is. And it's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon at 104. So that should be some good clues. Yeah. And so the next thing we're going to guess, which would be my turn to earn an X, or, obviously to get on the board, but someone can get on the board here, is finished.
Finished.
Is it finished or not? And so I'm going to take one last sip because I don't have to worry about it after this. Sarah still has to do a bottle guess after this. It's got a certain sweetness that concerns me a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. But I'm going to say you might have to the person on the X and the wrong answer. No. We're fine. Round 4, we will both guess and we'll award. So we'll at least have 4 on the board. And since I'm going to say this is not finished, I'm going to get the first letter on here, or the first thing on here. So
you say not finished?
Yeah. It is finished. We are horrible. Horrible.
You can't see that.
That's fine. Don't worry about showing them. Nick, you might be right. We might have to call an audible if we get through this. Okay, so here's what we know about this.
We know that it is 104 proof.
104 proof.
It is a bourbon, and it is finished.
This has to be entertaining. The fact that we're so bad at this. This just means I don't want to enter any of the online bourbon competitions. That's how bad I am. Better explaining what I'm tasting than identifying what I'm tasting. Clearly. Well, good. I mean, that's the whole point. We're being entertaining. We know that this is hard. I mean, I even know most of the bottles in my own collection. You could probably surprise me once or twice here. There was something, but I mean, and it's still difficult.
Damn, the one I'm thinking of is finished.
Yeah. So that'd be good. That would fit here.
Oh, it is finished. Okay.
Yeah.
In my head, I was thinking what you said. No.
Okay.
I am going Old Elk. I think it's the Milk Duds.
Yeah. Okay. This has gotten a lot sweeter since I've had it last.
Okay.
It technically is in the finish category, but not a traditional finish like you might think.
Okay.
It is Penelope Architects Build 3.
Oh.
So definitely finished because they use those laser engraved staves and finished it with that, but not like a secondary barrel finish like a lot of finishes. So we are 0 for 4. We're going to pause for water because that was awful.
We suck.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right?
And that is one of the ones that you guys have done a series on.
Yep.
When will Penelope be having another series come out?
I like it. Jason, you're right. I like it. Make it interesting. Maybe we'll get to pass to the other person one time in the entire game.
I think I should still get to phone a friend.
But how's that going to help you?
Because you don't know who my friend is.
You're not going to phone Andy. No. No.
You gonna show the bottle?
Yeah. So Penelope Architect, if you're not familiar with what the bottle looks like, look at that. Look at that. We can show the bottle.
It is pretty cool.
And you know it's build number 3 because it says it right at the top right underneath Penelope there. So finally we have the technology. We're using it.
It is pretty badass until we go out of focus.
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen because we're whatever. All right, Jay, we may take that in. We may take consideration. Maybe if you want, we can modify the rules and have that from this point forward.
Not right now.
Okay. All right. Well, it's either now or never.
No.
Okay.
So there is a build 4 and 5? You got
the down thumb. Yeah. There's a build 4 and 5 out now. They're putting them out pretty fast paced, and it's hard to keep up with it. Are
they hard to get as well, or
mildly? If you get them if you're at the store the week they come out, you're gonna get them. It's not a big deal. So yeah. Yeah, that was stunningly awful. We might have to consider in round 3 actually both guessing. So on that note, let's move forward to number 2 here. Just so you know, the board is schlammered at 0-0. Yeah, nothing on the board. Not hard in Ohio. Well, Nick, we're in Florida, and that's how I feel about that. All right, so the roles are reversed.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Why?"
Yeah, like what is he doing?
Why does he keep waving?
Because we don't have this set up correctly, and I got to figure it out. But we'll go with it for tonight. So you are in on ABV for this one. Okay. Within 7 points, plus or minus. That would then put me in for type.
Type and bottle for you, correct?
It's a bit nutty.
You get nut?
Mm-hmm.
I get flower.
I get floral and nut. Give me that.
Oh, I'm getting milk chocolate now.
Interesting.
That is straight peanut butter.
Damn it. Do the hands. Do the jazz hands. All right, there you go.
I feel like when we do that though, it takes you out, and
No, it's because leaning forward will pull the camera in. So
that is peanuts. Peanuts.
that is peanuts. I agree with her. Definitely peanuts. Got nutty on the nose.
I don't feel that it was hot. Don't feel that. Okay. I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready? Would you like to go ahead and hazard a guess at the ABV? Plus or minus 7 points proof. ABV, however you want to say it. They're both in here. We know now.
Yep.
What do you think?
108.
108. Oh, man. Well, 108, the range would be 101 to 115, right? If we're plus or minus 7, it's 116.8. Wrong.
Wait, what?
You said 108.
Oh.
Nick said out there looking for Penelope Rose cask. I heard about that.
So I could have went up to.
You got to be at 110 to get it right.
It's 118.
116.8.
116. And I said 108.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Well, that gives us information though. Tell us some information about it, right? Yeah.
I was thinking it was proofier than the last one for sure.
You're right. You went up almost 13 points.
It's tasty. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It really just tastes like a peanut butter bomb to me.
It really does. And you're not wrong for that. I think that's a good call. The proof kind of bent my mind a little bit, unfortunately.
Okay.
I had something pegged right off the rip and it does not match that proof whatsoever. So because remember, I'm thinking bottle too this time, right? So I'm going to go bourbon.
Okay. You are correct.
Yes.
We have one on the board.
Yes.
You have one on the board.
Yes.
Where are you going, sir?
I got it. Just put it down. I'll show the people after I'm done.
Fuck. Of course you do. Of course.
You ready?
Of course. Where did he go? Where did he go?
In the middle. Take control of the board. Woot. Whoop, whoop.
It's finished.
You want to take a second or you just get
No,
claiming it?
I'm just going to say it's finished.
It's not. It's not finished. Wow, you just swung and missed like badly on that one. No offense, but you should have like paused.
Why?
Pumped the brakes, taking a little taking a moment.
I felt confident. Why would you like?
I'm just saying, you had more in your glass. You could.
I do still have more in my glass because I want to enjoy it.
Could have refinished a little more.
Yep, could have.
I'm a little thrown because the proof was low. Otherwise, I think I know what I would have guessed on this. Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Jelly time.
Who? 16.8 bourbon, not finished. Peanut butter. Man, there's a small universe of things that come across peanut butter.
Which are?
You have your first thing that comes to mind is some of your Beam products.
Okay.
Right? There could be some peanut butter components there. Occasionally, your Jack products have a peanut butter component to them. Occasionally. More banana than that. So those are the first two. So also kind of think peanut butter a little bit in some of the other lines. Gosh, this is hard. This is hard, guys. Like, seriously. Not finished. Peanut butter.
And it's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon. Bourbon.
Bourbon.
It's a bourbon. I'm gonna have to go. God, I can't think of anything that's in this proof range. If you'd have given me 5 or 8 points higher or 5 or 8 points lower of a proof, I would have had a great guess for you. This just proves I don't know my own collection very well, right? I'm gonna go. I think the proof's off in this, and I've never got this much peanut butter off this pour. I'm gonna go rare breed.
Fucking asshole.
What'd you say? Did you just say some all words?
Wild turkey rare breed barrel proof. Rare breed's 116.
I was thinking it was lower than that. That's why at first I balked. But then I'm like, this has to be. So turkey's the one I didn't mention when I said the list, but
I didn't remember ever getting this much peanut butter. I'm screwed. This much peanut butter on it.
yeah, that was a little surprising to me. But when I did the math in my head, I'm like, it's either turkey or beam, and all the beam stuff I have right now is not in that range.
Like this is the one we've had almost the last 3 weeks because I love rare breed. I'm like,
maybe we're just sensitive to today.
We did make peanut butter pretzel runs.
Maybe we're just sensitive. There's an occasional Barton product that gives you a little bit of more skin peanut, but I threw that out. So
that's nutty.
I see what you did there. All right. On to number 3. In theory,
you could win on the first
round.
I
could win without you even getting a chance at this. So, in theory, allegedly. You ready?
I mean, I don't have a choice.
You do. You totally do. Lean back on the burping.
The bourbon.
You're like, here, you have the rest, idiot. All right. So, for those of you just joining, we are in the 3rd sample. We have only gotten 2 of 8 right so far. This is what the tic-tac-toe board looks like. She's O's, I'm X's.
I am horrible.
I'm not much better. So, this is where we're at. Yeah, he is getting too confident. He's going to make a mistake. You're probably right. You no
I
doubt
hope
about
so,
that.
But
no doubt about that. More peanut skins.
Really?
There's some funk in there too.
There's lots of funk in here.
Mm-hmm. This is funky. This is gonna be hard to get the proof on, so I think you might have a good chance here.
I'm not proof. You are.
My point is, I may not get it right. Is what I'm trying to say.
I was like, I'm not guessing proof.
That's funky. Yeah.
I get old man BO.
How many old men have you hugged?
I mean, you don't have to hug them to smell them.
Oh, well, okay. Good clarification, apparently. Oh, that went a way different direction than I thought it would.
Good or bad?
Indifferent. Indifferent. Wow.
It's like oatmeal.
It is. Which tells me one thing, generally. 2 things, really. So what do you think that tells you? Let's talk about this. Because you always want me to talk you through what I'm thinking. But I want to know what you're thinking first so I can help you with that thought process. That's one of the problems here.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, that's way too low now.
He's breaking shit over here, folks.
Shit. Oh, shit. There we go. That's better. Okay. You're not wrong. Like oatmeal, but I know.
No, it's fine. When I looked over, it's not as bright because like your head's covering it.
Good. My big old head's covering it. We're just breaking lighting and stuff, guys. Don't worry.
Hang on. Okay. So I'm getting oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Like oatmeal oats.
Okay. So
not like instant oat.
So when I think through that, gosh, I'm gonna give you an answer if I tell you this.
Okay, well, don't do that.
Okay. Potentially. There's a couple reasons why you might get something really oaty or grainy. It could be age. And since we're not doing age here, it's fair to say. It could also be mash bill.
Okay.
But don't let that throw you. I'm not trying to say that to like literally try to throw you. I'm just saying that for just like thought process. Okay. That said, this is pretty thin.
Oh, you didn't show him that. We didn't show him that last bottle.
We didn't. But if you haven't seen Wild Turkey Rare Breed,
it's
we'll show you. If you're interested, just let us know. Comment below. This is pretty thin. So thinness, aside from like losing your hair, which is a total different thinness, could be a couple things. Certainly be the proof they watered down to, right? Or they diluted to.
Okay.
Could certainly also be finished. Could not be. That'll be up for me to decide here shortly. But I'm going to go with an ABV guess. What's in your glass, guys? You see a few more out there. Tell us what you're drinking on while we're finished this game of tic-tac-toe. Presently, we are on sample 3. We've gotten 2 out of 8 answers right.
Nate is kicking my ass.
And this is where the board sits. I am going for the win. I'm guessing ABV. I have to be within.
Like you legit could win it right here.
I have to be within how many?
7.
7. But
plus or minus.
If I do win it here, I'll do the sporting thing and not make tic-tac-toe so we can keep playing. How about that? How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go 95 proof.
It is 105.9.
Okay. So I didn't get it, period. 105.9? That does not drink 105.9.
You got it.
No.
95.
95. I'm 11 off almost. In case you're wondering at home, that makes us 2 for 9 at this point.
Oh my God, we're awful.
We're really bad at this.
People are going to be like, nope, don't tune into them.
Nope. Russell single barrel store pick. Dig it. Might be able to bring you a sample of a good one from down here. We'll see.
Nick,
you know we're in town next month, right?
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3.
Yeah.
So my mom and dad are in town as well.
Right, meow.
And we poured my dad the Russell's 13.
We did pour him some Russell's 13. Cheers to you, Glenn. Hope you're enjoying that.
Okay, so it is 105.9.
So now you are tasked with getting your first letter by telling me the type.
The type.
The type.
So we have had a bourbon and a bourbon.
We have had a bourbon and bourbon. I have not seen the answer here. It's covered underneath my Karen. It's still closed. So it comes down to, do you think that Andy would give us another bourbon? Or do you think he's trying to trick you? That's where my head goes if I were to be in the one picking here. So, oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll get a hold of you. We've been talking. We're staying at yeah, you know where we're staying. Anyway, so
we're staying at a friend's house.
A friend's house in North Huber Heights.
The one that plays.
Looks like tennis. He may play tennis too. Who knows? Or pickleball.
Who knows what that kid plays?
Pickleball. Wait, what say you, Sarah? What is the type of this particular whiskey?
Oh, man.
Whiskey.
Odie, 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 oh. Odie, oh. I'm going bourbon.
And
Nick keeps telling me rye.
The answer is bourbon.
Woo-hoo! I'm on the board.
Circle gets a square. For those of you that recall that game show that we would love to rip off.
I can finally block.
She is way too happy about that. Way too happy about that. All right, so that changes some dynamics. So, like, we're at what, 100? Oh, go ahead and show the folks what you did. You're not just a circle. You're a circle with a smiley face.
I mean, I'm not basic, so.
Well, I am because I have an X that has the X gonna give it to you. Okay, that's all
Your
I have
ex
to say.
needs some arms
That
or
is
something.
all I have to say is X gonna give it to you. All right. So this should be the easiest question out of all of these, right? Shouldn't it be the finish?
We would think.
You would think. I think I know what this bottle is now, but bottle is your guess.
I could pass.
No, we're not doing that. I think I know what this bottle is, and I'm gonna say it's one of two bottles, and the worst part is one is finished and one is not, and that's the worst place to be in life right now. So, Galetto, Sarah, I taped you a cheat sheet under the table. Yeah, he had no tape. Nice try. Appreciate you though, neighbor Andy. We're on sample 3, by the way, and this is how well we're doing. So if that tells you anything.
I keep asking him if I can phone a friend, but he doesn't know who the friend is, and he says no.
Well, he's at an event with his child right now. So
I'm checking the table.
oh, she is checking the table. Legit. She's checking underneath the table. So you definitely put that in her head. I'm gonna go finished.
It is not.
It is not that I know. Of course. Okay. It threw me off. There was this quality that has like this corny, grapey quality, but for the proof, it doesn't come across as like anything familiar with Buffalo Tracy or Willity.
Are you trying to give me hints?
No, I'm just talking it through. So
now,
of course he did. Andy already forgot what this was, so he can't even help you. It doesn't really matter. We're at a bottle guess.
Can I look?
No.
I don't know what all you have back there.
Fine, but no, you can't look because you know the ABV.
You know how shitty my eyes are. I can't read the bottom of those bottles. Andy had to wear his glasses.
Don't tell on Andy. It's not very nice.
You told on him.
I told you in confidence. Now you're telling the entire internet of like people watching the show. He looks very stately in his glasses, though.
Studious?
Studious, even. Sure.
I do like him in his glasses.
I mean, you know, he's a good-looking dude, and his glasses make him look sharp. And
now he's probably blushing.
Probably like some Bruce Wayne stuff going on there. You know, like I don't know. Maybe he's Batman.
I am Batman.
I could definitely.
It's not Willet because the only Willet product we have is on the top shelf.
I literally had to find them just for this. Well, I mean, listen, you did well. You did well. Well. So what do we know about this one?
We know that it is 105.9.
105.9 proof.
And it is a bourbon, and it is not finished.
It's not finished. So what did I tell you earlier could be some of the reasons you're getting an oatmeal-ish?
Because of age.
Mm-hmm. You have to figure out which way to interpret that. Or because of
mash bill.
Those are two primary reasons, generally. I mean, there could be others, but those are two that I go to.
Were any of the value bottles on the shelf?
No, they were all on the table, so should not have been poured from.
Okay.
At least, ideally, they should not have been. So maybe they were. Probably not. I'm kicking myself. Legit kicking myself. I picked the wrong one because, yeah.
Well, you have it here, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
See if you're right.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Really? Yeah. Like you knew exactly what it was.
No. I can't claim that I did because I thought that I got something in it that was finished and it was not finished.
Okay.
But then once that told me, then yes, I had a very good idea of what this was. And you will too. Pick it apart. Where do you think it was distilled? Is it Kentucky bourbon?
I think it is Kentucky bourbon.
You think it's Kentucky bourbon? Okay, that is not very helpful. But if you believe that, you did, dude. You followed the rules. Totally. I agree. then it's going to be a little harder. Kentucky's hard. But if you think it is
this something I have had? Can you tell me that?
I don't think you've had this.
Okay.
So it'll be difficult for you. I give you that. I give you that much. It's fair.
Because I was going to go Elijah Craig. But
it's actually not a horrible guess, but I'll tell you that you shouldn't go there. I'm helping because I want the game to be interesting. I want the game going into this last.
Oh, it's going there.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I want there to be 4 correct answers going into this last.
We're gonna have to have somebody else pour for us at this point.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, 4 is a clue. When I did this, I did it on purpose.
What?
4 is a clue. And it ties in with one of the reasons why you would be tasting. It's actually that's a damn good cryptic clue.
No, I know it is.
You guys know it is once we tell you what it is.
Is it? Well, I don't want to say it now because you like almost completely gave it.
I'll give you 2 guesses. I'll give you 2 total guesses.
It's a 4-gate.
Well, no, it's not a 4-gate.
Oh, okay.
One more guess.
Oh, that's the only guess I had.
Oh, okay. Not going to make any other guess. Just hazard a guess. So I said it ties into one of the things I said earlier. Is it age or mash bill? That's what you got to decide. 50-50 shot.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we don't have to belabor it if you're just like, I don't know, and we're done. We're done.
Oh, Lord. Is it a 4 Roses?
It is, in fact, not a 4 Roses.
Oh, okay then.
Which actually, that's funny that you bring that up because like that, the number 4. So are you giving up?
Yeah.
It is Old Elk 4 grain. So mash bill, right? Yeah. That was tough. And I just caught some things in there that tell me it could have been finished. And I thought we had a finished Old Elk that was like port finished or something. We may not. I mean, I may be wrong. And if we did, that would have fit the bill with it, actually. So it's a scary part, to be honest with you.
Now, what happens this round? You said something different happens this round.
Since it's the last round, we aren't taking turns. We're both guessing. And so we can both get an X or an O. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. You said I go first in rounds 1 and 3. Okay, means you go first in rounds 2 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get it right, you will always put your letter on the board first, even if I get it right as well.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense? Good. With me? Capiche? All right, let's go. Ooh, that was whiskey. Not expected. When you're expecting water and you get whiskey, not normal. It wasn't bad whiskey, just whatever.
That was good.
So again, we're on the 4th round here. We are not doing well. We have 3 out of 12 guessed. We should have taken Jay's rule.
We should have.
We should have. If you're still on here, we're very sorry. We will take that consideration for future games, for sure. But this is the make or break round. What's going to happen here is we are not just going to solely guess. We're both going to guess each one. So just so you know how that'll look is we'll both take a turn.
And I get first guess. Then,
you
right?
get first guess. And then on the next one, I get first guess.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to alternate.
Sounds good.
Yep. So you get first guess. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter if you get first guess or not. Just know that on the 1st and 3rd rounds, if you're right, you get to put the thing in first. If on the 2nd and 4th rounds.
the thing.
The thing.
You're marking. Ooh.
Yeah,
Hello.
I got to neutralize here.
Hello, cherries.
There's some cherries there. This is an interesting lad.
Okay, so let's just kind of also look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle 1 was 104.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle 2 was
114 or 116, 116.8.
And bottle 3 was 105.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of gone back and forth.
Hashtag, this is where we're at. We're in round 4, last round, and this is where we are.
He's gone back and forth for us. So we've had, but he's staying in the 105, 110 range.
I'm not sure that means anything.
I'm sure he took a look at the bottles.
You have his glasses on, like you pointed out so rudely.
He did.
Yeah. Interesting. A lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be. Vanilla creme brulee, vanilla custard. Some fresh oak-ish.
It does taste young.
Yeah. Should have done age, but age is hard because not everything is age stated. So would have really narrowed it down to aged bottles, which there's a lot less of those.
I thought you said water.
Water?
But you said what?
Water? Is Derek out there? Water?
What it would have.
Water.
What's coming up this weekend?
What's coming up this weekend? The big game.
The big game, folks. I can't believe we have not said anything about the Super Bowl.
Well, I was going to wait till we're done with this game and chop it up with everybody and talk a little bit and stuff.
Okay.
We'll get there. You know, we're kind of focused here. We got a little competition going on here.
We got our own competition.
We got our own squares game going on here, kind of. Hashtag this is not legal gambling. Neither is it gambling.
There's nothing on the line. We don't really have a...
No, we don't.
Like, what's the winner get? No. That is a hell no.
Hey,
I am not
Joe
doing
tonight?
that. I know. Where is
I don't
Joe?
know. Anybody seen Joe? I don't know.
Okay.
All right. You got your proof guess over there, kid?
I do, sweetheart. We're going to write them down and we're just going to say them.
We're going to say them, but you go first, right? Or I don't care. You can tell me to go first. Whatever.
No, I'm supposed to go first.
That's fine.
I am going 111.6.
Oh.
I don't know where that came
Let's
from.
make this interesting.
You're going to go 7 right above it.
I'm going to go 102. So we do not overlap much.
Is that really what you wanted, though?
Well, I'd be about that range if you didn't say your number.
Okay.
So I'm okay with it.
Okay. So
You
I'm going 111.6.
And I said 102. In fact, it's 113. She wins. If I would have been first, I would have said 107, 108. So you still would have won. So
but we both would have gotten it correct.
We would have. So you get to go ahead and add your little circle smiley face, little fancy thing, whatever.
That one got a nose.
Where are we at on this? 111, 113? 113. She gonna beat me. That's what's gonna happen here. Finally pouring yourself one Eskimo Bros Heaven Doors cast string. There you go.
Nice.
Good for you, dude.
Nice pour.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback. Now, my round. So if we both get it right, because it's a type question, so we can both get it right. I put the block in.
You put the first mark.
And I want you to see how the board is operating right now. So if I go for the block, I have the double win possibility after that. So just saying. Just saying. All right.
All right.
Type. I'm thrown a bit. I'm thrown a little.
Yeah?
Yeah, are you?
No.
Oh, you're confident.
Oh, wait, I just got some smoke.
Oh. I'll wait.
I just got some smoke.
Go ahead. I'll wait. Keep talking.
And a little bit of wheat. It's a little bready.
Keep talking. Go ahead.
Which means
nothing. Doesn't mean anything. Now I'm playing warfare with you.
Oh, but you get to guess first.
I do, and you could either parrot me and let the game continue, But if I'm right, it doesn't matter. One more sip. Everybody knows the rules. One more sip.
Oh, that was a long draw. That's a long. Hello, folks. We are playing Tic-Tac-Toe or Tic-Tac-No. It's
been a lot of Tic-Tac-No. It really has, to be fair.
We are into the final round. This round we are both guessing on type. So we have done proof. We have done type. We will do finish and then a bottle guess.
Bourbon.
I was going to say bourbon.
Let's see.
It is, in fact, a bourbon.
It is a bourbon. So, I do not win.
He is a blocker.
But I'm a blocker. Don't call me that other name in there. So before Sarah gets to put hers in there, here's what the board looks like now.
And
Katie, just tuning in late to the game. You're not late to the game.
You're not late.
It's just now heating up.
Yeah.
So Sarah gets to put her smiley face character in here.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, what do you do?
What do you mean, what do I do?
There's some strategy for you here. Because, hold on, I'm going to help you out. You ready?
Okay.
Sarah gets to put one more on here still, okay? However, next round, she gets first guess and first to fill out if you're right.
Correct.
So think about where you want to put that.
I mean, for one, why would I want to take the chance if I lose? Then you're going to go here.
Okay. How many chances do I have to win right now?
One.
Okay.
You can only go over.
You might want to listen to Nick. I
know where I'm going.
Where?
I'm going right here.
You weren't.
Yes, I was.
Okay, go for it. All right. I just want to be sure. I'm trying to play fair here. I'm trying to be honest.
I knew exactly where I was going. You acted like I had no clue.
No, I just want to make sure we talked it through.
I need no talking. And he's going to be really happy.
Oh, because you think you know the finish, huh? Look at that. That's where we're at. This is a much more entertaining game than it started off as. It is much better. For those of you just tune in, like, you didn't miss much. Okay, you really didn't.
It was definitely Tic-Tac-No.
Yeah, Tic-Tac-No. So we're down to finish on this 4 sample.
We are.
And not like from Finland to finish. We're down to like, is it finished or is it not? 50-50 shot. What you got?
Take your shot.
What you got?
I'm getting so much smoke off of this.
Oh, smoke. Pop smoke. What you know about us? That's not the lyrics. Mess that up. What you know about us? The plot thickens. Dun, dun, dun.
I wish. Doesn't Jason C has music usually playing in the background?
He has some back. I can do it. I mean, we won't hear it because we don't have ears in, but I can do it.
We're not fancy. We might be fancy come next week.
Oh, Nick, how do you know? How do you know?
Did you phone a friend?
They're gonna know.
Did you phone a friend?
They're gonna know. We've been getting in each other's throats. So we've not been doing tasting notes or anything either.
I said smoke.
You said smoke.
Smoke wagon.
Smoke wagon.
You don't have a smoke wagon.
I do have smoke wagons, yes.
But do they typically, just so I know, like, do they typically put smoke, like, do you get smoke off a smoke wagon?
No, a smoke wagon is a term for like a place where you would go to get food. Like, I shudder to call it, like, I might be explaining it really poorly. I probably am. That's what I should do for YouTube videos, explain things really poorly, because that's what I do. It was a place where people will go to get food and or beverages of a certain type.
Okay.
Like an old school food truck back in the old West. Oh, smoke wagon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But it was a meeting place for you to do that. So
I'm going not finished.
I have no choice but to absolutely go finished, because if you're wrong, I win. But I think you're right.
Oh, you do. Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. It's a 50-50. It doesn't matter.
I don't know how I didn't see this one at all.
I was pointing it out to you.
I I know.
You made the right call. You made the right call.
Because I could, if I win,
you were first to act.
Okay.
All right. So unfortunately, I think she's right. If this is finished, it's just weird. And I have no clue on the bottle guess. So it, in fact, is not finished.
Don't call it a comeback, Nick.
Well, this was the last time we played Tic-Tac-Toe.
Woo, woo.
So, if you just joined, which a number of you have, she's putting hair on her last Tic-Tac-Toe guy. I gotta show the people.
Okay.
She just won on that. I had to go counter that, even though I knew she was right, because she got to put the first one down. Nick's rooting for you. You clearly are better at this. Now, there is one more category here.
There is.
You won. You can do your line through whatever we do on Tic-Tac-Toe.
Okay.
I would. Go ahead.
No, wait. You feel like you have like a...
No, I can't win. I've lost. We're not doing anything, not double or nothing. None of that. That's fine.
I'm so excited.
I'm taking the L.
I'm so excited.
You're Jesse Spano all of a sudden. That's great. I'm taking the L. It's totally fine. Now, we do have one more category, right? We know this is not finished. We know it's bourbon. We know it's 113 proof. Question is, what is it?
What is it?
What is it? And it's my guess first,
What is in
right?
our glass? Andy fought.
And it's my glass. Buzzard Roost in hand, hands down, one of the best toasts in the market. I need to get a hold of that. We do not get it on shelves down here very often. So when I come up in 3 weeks or so, I need to get a hold of that. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a guess.
You have a guess, but I get to guess first.
Okay.
She's gonna headshot this bottle. It doesn't really matter, does it? It really doesn't.
So it is 100.
113.
113?
113.
113. It is a bourbon and it is not finished.
I'm getting some like sweet tea quality off it. Legit, not messing with you. I'm being serious.
I can go a little bit of herbal. I don't know about tea.
I wonder if he went turkey heavy on us here. And I wonder if this is, I don't think these proof up that high. Let's say a Russell's 10. Kentucky Spirit, maybe. Cigar rye? I like cigar ryes. I like the fact that we're taking cigar finishes and putting them in ryes more now. I think that's because cigar finish is going to be tough to like be a trend forever. It just is. But I like the fact that we're going into like rye finishes with them. I'm going to go. I just don't think Russell's 10 actually proofs up that high. And in fact, I know it's not. I'm going to go Kentucky Spirit and think he threw another wild turkey in at us.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's the Elijah Craig toasted barrel.
Oh, Elijah Craig toasted barrel. I didn't get toasted off this. Toasted?
I got a little like the.
Oh, all right. Let's see what it is. Tell the people. If she's right, I just quit entirely.
Wilderness Trail, Eskimo Brothers. Dr. Heist.
Oh, we did. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, still just proves that even with your own collection, if someone blinds you off it, it's fairly difficult to do. And it proves that, once again, I am terrible at games.
Winner, winner.
I want to go back.
I fed you chicken dinner.
You did, actually. You made chicken dinner. It's ironic that that's the truth. I want to go back and think about this. The few games we did with Greg and James and Ryan back in the day, I didn't win any. Right? James and I did a few games. Didn't beat him. Haven't won. You and I have played 2 games on stream.
We have?
Yeah.
What else have we played?
We blinded each other.
That sounds bad.
A couple times.
I really thought I was.
I am terrible at games. Y'all, like, tasting notes is where I'm at. It's my jam. It's fine.
You do really like you can pull shit out. We need another. We need to pour something.
We do need to pour something. Winner picks. Winner picks the pour. So
okay.
You pick something.
We're gonna go out of focus for a second.
It's fine. So we'll show you. We can actually show you. The guys that have just joined. We are well, she was set up strategically kind of too, Nick. So
hey Nick, you helped. You told me to defer.
Right. And it was a big thing at the end of the day because fourth quarter, she actually, had the right position. She got the ball last, and we're on to Cincinnati. So it's fine. I'll talk like Coach Belichick. We're on to Cincinnati.
I didn't push anybody out of bounds. So
stop it. You're being a total jerk now.
Let's go for a winner's pour. We already have my rare breed, so I'm not going there.
You can look at most of the things on the top shelf if you want.
Look at you. I'm allowed. Can we do the 2XO?
That's fine. Okay. Let's do the 2XO. She did, didn't she? She totally Tom Brady. Although she didn't sit on the edge of the bed in her briefs. Who knows? So we are going to do. Let me blow your minds, folks.
Look!
Look, it focused on it,
and we blur out, so it looks really
and the
hot.
aperture changes. It looks hot.
It looks hot,
and it comes back. See that? So her victory lap is Dixon Dedman's 2XO, which this bottle's getting towards the end and it's changing a bit. It's still very good, but it is actually starting to really get that airtime on it. I would recommend the sweet spot on these bottles. We are reaching the end of the sweet spot on this bottle, I think. We might confirm that here tonight for you guys. So,
and I think I had a slight small pour when you did your review.
Yeah.
But I haven't had it for a while.
That review is now 3 months old, 2.5 months old.
Something like that.
It's one of the better performing.
It was your very first one.
One of the better performing solo reviews. So
you're solo.
We're not doing jazz hands. We're trying to get the focus back, folks. So she's waving at you. Hello.
Hello. All right. So we're going to talk that Super Bowl now?
We can't say those words, Sarah.
Really?
Holy big pour.
You told me that's
a victory pour right there. Holy shnikes.
You told me that's where I'm supposed
That's a big old victory pour. I'm messing with you.
I was going to say that's where I was like, where do I pour for
this will
Dad?
probably be the stream ender for me. So whatever. But yeah. All right. Cheers. Congratulations.
Thanks, babe.
You did great. I have to be honest. You did great. I'm not mad about it.
It smells good.
If I'm going to lose to anyone, I prefer to lose to you.
Oh, look at you. This is my Valentine's present?
Yeah. So getting slapped for the cut. I mean, it happens we're not monetized, so they can claim it, but it's not going to matter.
Because I said the S word?
No, not because you said the S word.
Oh, I didn't think I was allowed to say Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not supposed to, but we're not describing the game. Hold on. What is it? Any usage of the express, blah, blah, blah. Mendoza! What up, dude? What you drinking, bro?
Jazz hands.
Yeah. I've seen thoughts as you get down on the bottle. You should move to a smaller bottle. So it's something that I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
James and I have talked about this a lot, and we actually thought about possibly you're gonna see more content in the channel coming out about like topical versus like drinking. Just because there's only so much drinking you can do. I know, like shocker.
Like topical?
Like topical creams. Yeah, exactly. Like,
is that what you mean?
So no, I just flipped you off. So
I know, but is that like so okay?
No, like topics.
Oh, topical.
Oh my gosh, I'll be there in 10 minutes, Mike Mendoza.
Where's the? Oh, it's still there.
Oh yeah, I don't think they sold out. So let me answer the next question. Anyway,
by the way,
red velvet cake.
Some by the house.
This guy's favorite dessert.
It is his favorite dessert.
Favorite cake.
It is your probably
Bananas Foster from Burns.
Foster.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
We had Bananas Foster of the melting pot the other night.
Reviews by Nate. I mean, listen. So have you seen this spot on my cheek? No. So anyway, Nick, to answer your question, there is a school of thought that says once you've gotten the airtime out of a bottle that you want, closing off the air and removing the air out of the bottle will maintain it in that particular state. If you go to a high-end bar that has Dusties, so
like Neat
in Louisville or a place like that, Don't go to small bot. Make infinity bots. Agree. They do in fact use wine pumps to pull the air back out of older bottles that they open. Here's the thing. So if you talk to any distiller, apparently from what I understand, they're going to tell you, like, number one, why are you not drinking the bottle fast enough for it to matter? And what by fast enough, they don't mean like 2 nights, right? If you read the book Pappyland, Julian Van Winkle's, when he opens a bottle with Wright Thompson, he opens like an old Stitzelweller Pappy because they've got that kind of stuff laying around. He says, we're going to throw a few drops of water in this and we're going to enjoy this because it's not going to be the same tomorrow, essentially. I think it's a little longer horizon than that. Long story short, it won't hurt the bourbon if you properly pour it into like an 8-ounce Boston Round, if you're down to that far. Or you want to, you take a few ounces off for you and your friends one night, and you know you're like 16 plus ounces, and you pour them down into two 8-ounce Boston Rounds. Not going to hurt it. Problem is, now you create a storage issue for yourself. If it's that great of a bourbon that you want to save,
so then you just have a lot of Boston Rounds around.
Yeah, Boston Roundy Round. Totally agree.
That seems like a lot of labeling.
It could be. So I think for my money, like, listen, so you guys know I have this Thomas H. Handy up here that I paid a little bit of secondary for up here from this year, and I freaking love it, and I don't want it to change. At the same time, it has an irregular size opening, so a regular wine pump will not work for it. It just won't, because the Buffalo Trace bottles, they don't let that happen. So my choices are let it sit, and the airtime is going to do what it does. And at a certain point, maybe it actually affects it negatively.
Are you able to get a different cork for it?
Cork isn't the issue. In fact, they've shown that if you cork something and wax it, it can still be affected by oxygen.
Because of the air that's already gotten into it?
One, or if you shake it, or if you leave it to some temperature extremes,
right,
or direct sunlight. There's so many factors, right? Like, it's not like beer, where beer will be skunked very quickly,
right?
But at the same time, so
now, have they also said typically light doesn't affect bourbon, correct?
It affects it a ton.
Really?
Like, when you go to these bars, like you go to like a Cheesecake Factory or something, and you see they've got bottles in their external windows. Run. Like, don't order that shit unless you see it up at a service.
I know it really does with beer, but I didn't think, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like you said you'd like Andy to tell like neighbor Andy not to worry so much about his bourbon if it was on like where there was a little bit of light that was going to come in.
If it's not direct, it's not so bad. But direct sunlight and temperature swings are still very bad.
So then why don't they put bourbon in dark bottles like they typically do beer?
They want to show off the color.
The color of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So you have your exceptions, like your little Willet guy up here, right? They want that sexy 8-year weeded. They want that dark bottle and all that, like whatever.
Okay.
But for the most part, they want to have these clear bottles where you can see this beautiful brown liquor, and it just shows off its just color and everything like that.
Oh wait, did you do the whole bottle with the 2XL?
I did, but we can kind of show what we're talking about. You end up getting like that, like where you get a chance, and there's a lot of lighting in here. So there you go. So this is about the point. I think most people are talking about this. To me, this is approaching just kill the bottle territory.
So,
or to Nick's point, shuffle it down into a 4-ounce and drink that other 1.5 ounces that's in there.
So when would you put something into an infinity bottle?
There are people that think about infinity bottles very differently.
Okay.
There are some people, the moment they open a bottle that they enjoy after the first pour, they put 1 ounce in their infinity bottle and move on with life. There are people that take the last ounce of a bottle and put it in. So it's really up to your personal preference, to be very honest with you. I don't have an infinity bottle going, mainly because I'm not sure how I feel about it.
So you have a sample of an infinity, like another YouTuber's channel. We have
Bourbon Judge. If you guys know the Bourbon Judge, Marcus is awesome. He's in
we have a sample of one of his infinity bottles.
We can open it here in a minute. Yeah.
No, you were like, obviously we've been talking about it, but you said there was a bottle. I don't recall which one you said, but you're like, I think I might use that for my infinity bottle. Do you recall what that was?
I don't, but there are some things that you just taste and you're like, if I'm going to start my infinity bottle, I want to start it here.
Somebody said make infinity bottles.
Yeah. Agree, Andy. I don't know. Infinity bottles are a weird thing. Your mileage is going to vary, right? The whole thought process, though. Please open it. Yeah, I can grab it. I think it's right back here. I think Marcus.
Yeah, it's on there.
Where is it?
You have it up there.
No.
Yeah, it's up there.
Those are Garage East.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Might be over there. I'll stand up, whatever.
I'll go look.
Yeah,
it's easier for me. You know more about the infinity bottles than I do, but
keep talking. I'll be back. Bye.
Deuces. Galetto says, "Kill the bottle territory sounds like a challenge."
Well, and so that's the weird part. Like, so what we've been doing. Let me get back so you guys don't hear me. So you guys don't hear me just yelling and it's echoing. So I'll pull up Galetto and then we'll go back to the next comment too. Kill the bottle sounds like a challenge. It kind of is. So what we've been doing is once something gets down to pretty well down in the bottle,
we just put it out in the front bar.
We just put it out in the front bar. Like we have an ounce of Henry McKenna 10 out there right now. It's just out there because it's an ounce. Somebody needs to kill it. Blanton's an infinity bottle. I could see that. I could totally see where if you do you get all the Blantons, you go the rounds and you start adding and you do the SFTB or STFB, you do the gold.
There was it was a cool shaped bottle, and I don't remember which one you said it was going to be. Oh, it was actually your old Fitz.
The old Fitz, but the problem is the cork long term, so I have to find a stopper. You're right. Yes, Nick, and in fact, you might have just renamed our tic-tac-toe game.
Nate loses at hashtag?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So here is Bourbon Judge. This is the Bourbon Judge Infinity bottle. Stop it. I'm trying to... Who's cut off tonight? So we'll crack this in a minute. I don't even know what's in here. He didn't send me any instructions to what's in there. But he took a sample of Jazz Hands to get us focused again. There we go.
Hashtag Jazz Hands.
I just lost my train of thought. But this 2XO is wonderful. It's tasty as shit. And I love it. Two more blends coming out. Well, excuse me.
From
Dixon Dedman. One more blend called the Innkeeper because his family is in hospitality. They have all that. And then a single barrel, which will be impossible to get. It'll just, single barrels from Dixon Dedman are just gonna be impossible. So yeah, good color. I don't think if you do go watch Marcus, the Bourbon Judge, you're gonna find fun. He's popping some great bottles. This Patreon community is starting to grow, and they're really sending some nice bottles. And he's getting a chance to try pretty much everything. It's the hardest thing in this content game is to actually have fresh bottles, which is why you're gonna see a lot of pivots from us here in the future because it's like, man, you could easily spend $5-6 grand a month on bottles and just to be relevant content, and you just can't. If you guys can,
it's no, sure. It's no bourbon right now. If you want a decent bottle, they're expensive. So I think that's why on a lot of the channels you're gonna see, even with our guys, with our boys,
our guys
on our channel, you guys are doing the value bottles. And it's also right now, it's kind of, I feel like it's a dead season.
It is a bit,
there isn't a lot of releases right now. You're starting to get a couple of small single barrels and
shows. LOL.
I know that the Manatee Whiskey Society is going to have a couple picks that are going to be releasing here. So you're going to get a couple single barrels and things like that, but it really just...
Yeah, you're down to the Elijah Craigs and the Larcenies and, you see things filed one day before we get into Kentucky, there's going to be a William Heaven Hill 20-year released. And it's got us thinking, should we drive up a day earlier or not and stopping in that line? The reality of life is we could each buy one because it'll be one per and pay for our trip if we chose to go secondary. I'm not above it. Listen, there's a reason why secondary exists, and that's because if I went and got a William Heaven Hill 20 and I sold it, I can go buy 3 bottles of things that I want at secondary value, right? And you just can't do that, because it's going to have a $1,200 to $1,500 value up front.
Yeah, so I just think it's it's that time of year right now, and like I said, a lot of the channels are going to either top 10 picks of what you would either have for 2023.
Reasons why Nick is terrible at whiskey. That's another hot topic.
Nick or Nate?
Nick.
So I just think that's where it's at for a little bit.
So A123 is out for larceny and ECBP, and it's been out for about 3 or 4 weeks. They got it out early this year. There you go, yawning.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I try to be like,
yeah. I've heard nothing but great things about larceny A123, and ECBP has been very good, but not as strong as larceny. So larceny is really coming around because I love C922. Larceny, it's delicious. It's freaking great. Well, you're gonna get it soon. You're OLHQ people. You guys tell me. There's a few out there. Would it be an interesting topic for you guys to hear about if it was informative and you got my opinion on what I think the best distribution systems are in states? Like I know a little bit about OLHQ. I know about Florida, which is the freaking wild, wild west. It's terrible. I know a little bit about Alabama from watching Bruzel's content. I know a little bit about Virginia from watching Whiskey Rose content. Would you guys love to hear about a few of these systems out there and things like that, and like what the pros and cons are? And it might be a little longer format, so maybe like a 30-minute format type video.
We're definitely trying to come up with some different ideas. So also maybe like just either like a back history of what is a store pick, what is a single barrel, what is
things like that, or
things like that. That
simple things that we forget about. Like one of them came up recently. Like, you know, what's the difference in a shot and a pour?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think for a certain amount of demographics out there and a certain amount of people, it's not clear. And we just skip over that because we assume everybody thinks when we talk about a pour, they're the same thing. So things like that.
I mean, I will tell you when I go out with my girlfriends, if I ask for a pour, they're like, are you getting a shot? And I'm like, no, I'm getting a pour.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't understand what the difference is.
Right. And, you know, I think to the whiskey consumer, most people are kind of like, well, a shot's going to come in a tiny little glass. You're just going to pound it. And, you know, if I order a pour, I expect it to come in a cairn or at least something like that. Distillery reviews and shelf reviews, I think, are great ideas for people I talk to. Appreciate that, Nick. Yeah. You know, and it's the hard part. Like right now is that season where a lot of the channels are actually going and doing those in-depth stuff like that. So, yep, Spirit Hand, your soft focus.
So another question is, do you guys enjoy vlog info, like vlog type? Right,
where I'm carrying the camera and talking and whatever.
So we had an absolute great time. Probably about, it's now been 2 weeks, 3 weeks when we went and got all of the value bottles.
Mm-hmm.
So is it something that would entertain you guys? And as like the second stop, because we went to, I think three places.
Yeah.
Like the second spot, I was like, man, we really should kind of have had the camera, like the conversation between Nate and James, and then just kind of me like sitting back in the back, like listening to
laughing
the conversation. No, not necessarily, but like, I mean, there are moments. You guys are freaking hilarious.
No, we're idiots. We might be funny too.
So can you tell me, is this a turkey?
Or an eagle?
Or an eagle.
Right. The hunt videos are interesting. Like there was a dude down in Miami that was just pounding every store down there. It was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, so just it was kind of more like a store haul. So like a haul video or...
Yeah, do y'all like haul videos? Because they seem to be very popular. And it's weird to me, like, hey man, let me show you what I bought. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not how I feel.
I mean, we let you guys know last week when we were on, like what he got as the value bottles before, like you. So you kind of had a prequel of what was going to be in the video. But it was like, I don't know. I felt like I should have been videoing and.
Okay. Well, point being, if you think that's gonna be good content, you think you enjoy that, we'd love to do that. Cause I think one of the things that's going to happen with the channel is, we're watching. You consider the same thing. Yeah. Hunt videos. You ultimately see what's out there, what the person purchased, where it could just be like here's a store pick, or not a store pick, but a haul. One of the things YouTube is definitely telling us is that, since they changed things at the first of the year, with shorts getting 49.9% of the ad dollars, it's very clear to me that they are not. It's very clear to me that something has changed. I don't know what it is about short form content, and about not shorts, but short form content, and about how it gets rated between 24 and 48 hours. And that's not to say we're still small. Like it's very small numbers either way, but like
we're doing good though.
Yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's not that, but I'm trying to figure out ways to like give you content that could be 8 to 12 minutes versus 4 to 6 minutes that you might watch for 6 to 10 minutes. If that makes any sense. That was a lot of numbers. It was number soup.
If you don't know, this guy
numbers
is a numbers guy.
They're all over up here. It's really bad. It's terrible. Like my last word will probably be 14.
It was kind of like the video. So when you watch it and then it goes to like this math head, and I'm like, what was that? And they're like,
but that's where we're going. We're trying to say like case in point. It's a really simple case study. It's one thing. Wild Turkey 12 was a 6-minute video. The second video this week, which was the first of the 4-part series, was an 11.5-minute video. 11.5-minute video performed much better than Wild Turkey 12, even though Wild Turkey 12 is somewhat of a hype bottle. So it's interesting what's happening. So just love your feedback all the time, guys. That's the main thing.
So if you're not a subscriber, definitely go out and hit that subscribe button. And if you don't get notifications of when we are live or when there's a new video, hit that bell. And we only have 2 thumbs up and there's 7 of you. So if we could get the other 5 of you.
The Tic-Tac-Toe winner says,
I need 5 more of you to hit that like. So go hit the like, the little thumbs up. All you have to do is hit it.
This is going to be screen captured.
Oh, we got 3.
This is going to be screen captured. I love this.
Can I get 4? I'm going to be an auctioneer. Can I get 4? 4. Can I get 4? Can I get 4?
Or if you're on Facebook, add a laugh emoji or something. But
give us another something. Right. Give me something else. All right. All right. We're at 7. Can I? Oh, look! I got 5. I need 2. Boom. 2 more. 2. Oh wait, one of them is us on the TV, so that doesn't count.
Hey, there's more people joining.
Oh,
whatever. Joe might be here finally. No, Siri, we don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you, Siri.
But anyway, we're gonna get in. Let's finish our 2XO here in a minute. Let's get into this, and then
I gotta take.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. That's right.
All right. Well,
hey, are you still out there, Mendoza? What are you drinking?
All right. The boss has to take a break.
Meaning what? Meaning what? All right. Y'all, I got my tail kicked. It's okay. What you realize is this is really hard. So be Will. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. It's really hard to sit down and actually do something where you're like, hey, I know this is X, Y, or Z. And also, listen, I got in my own head a little bit because admittedly, that last proof round, she got it. I don't know if I would have guessed high enough that would have been in range to actually get a letter or an X. But I was trying to just go for the kill shot, so to speak, right? So it didn't happen. It's fine. We're going to play more games like this. We're going to adapt some fun games like this that are just more children's games or whatever, because they're easy to do. Honestly, it's somebody comes and pours us a blind, or we can play a game where each other knows what the other one's drinking and, whatever. But also what we're definitely doing. So we're going to move to many weeks. I won't say every week. Many weeks we do 3 pieces of recorded content, and one of those is going to be sample based. So if you'd like to potentially provide some samples for us, we will give you props. We'll give you shout outs. Absolutely. Please let us know. We can make that work. So Mendoza, Red Velvet, still on the Red Velvet. Oh, you're at the distiller, or you're at the brewery. Oh boy. Say hi to whoever's there for us bartending.
B Will.
Yeah, B Will said thumbs up. At any rate, so
what was it? I really had a thought when I went to the bathroom.
No one knew you went to the bathroom. Now you just told them.
They all knew.
Okay. Fair.
I don't remember.
So we went down this path. Let's talk Superb Owl on Sunday. The whole Superb Owl, right?
Owl? Oh.
Samples, yes. Samples. We can figure it out, Nick. So if you're interested in providing some samples, definitely give you shouts out for it. We'll figure out how to get you some Boston Rounds 1 ounce, 2 ounce containers for those. So, yeah, I saw that. So he's at the brewery.
Nice.
All right. So Superb Owl, who you got? Put it in the comments. Superb Owl on Sunday. If you're not picking up what I'm saying, put the words together. Superb Owl. So, who you got, Sarah?
I am taking those red guys.
You can say the actual team name. It's not a big deal.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Eagles for Katie.
Only because
Eagles.
when you lose to a team, you would like to say that you you lost to the Super Bowl champions.
Hopefully they both lose. I can't have the Eagles. I get it, dude. I get it.
I hate the Eagles.
Hey, Nick, here's how I feel about this. I think you and I are very similarly aligned on this. My problem is I don't think that they're going to let Kelsey beat them. And that's the problem. And so I think what happens is it's a very close game, barring Mahomes getting hurt and not playing the whole game.
I don't think
I think is a possibility, by the way.
I don't think we're going to hear anything about Mahomes. It's going to be Kelsey versus Kelsey.
No, they can't be. I mean,
it's the Kelsey
Bowl. They both
Bowl.
affect the game differently, though. That's the weird part.
They do, but it's going to be the brothers versus the brother.
You're taking the refs. I don't blame you, Glenn. That's or the NFL script writers, right? The NFL script writers. So
I mean,
that'd be the best comment of the night. That might be the best comment of the night.
Dad leads on, yeah.
No, so Katie, I really would actually prefer. Well, let me talk this through. So you say Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
You have a score prediction or just Chiefs?
I'm going 23-20.
Okay. Regulation, overtime?
Nope. Regulation.
All right. What is that? Is that a rat?
What the? Katie, what is that?
It's too small, Katie. We can't see what that is. We have no idea.
First off, my eyes are horrible.
Right. We can't see it. So
I went to the freaking eye doctor
Nick
today.
Says 34-21 Eagles. I'm very close to where you're at with this. I'll give it away. Unfortunately, I think the Eagles win this game. I don't want them to, although.
Because is it rigged?
Let me get 2 points, okay? I think it's a 3-point game down at the end, and somehow the Eagles put a touchdown on to pull away, okay?
I think that's an Eagle.
It could be. Katie says Eagles 21-17. I think Nick might be onto something here, is that it's a close game, but the Eagles tack one on at the end and make it look less close.
I'm going to the Rihanna Bowl.
The Rihanna Bowl. Okay, fair enough. By the way, Super Bowl commercials will probably be terrible this year. So that's my prediction. Second thing is, I won't necessarily hate the narrative that Mahomes is 1-2 in Super Bowls. I won't hate that.
No, I want Mahomes to lose.
But you're picking the Chiefs.
I do, but I want him to lose so bad. I don't like him, but I would prefer for him to get freaking knocked out of the game. And
but then the game's going to be terrible.
No.
I mean, Chad Henne's okay. He's a Michigan guy.
He is a Michigan guy.
So that's why Katie would be interested if Mahomes got knocked out. We know that. Eagles D-line pass rush and their secondary is very good. Agree, which is why a fully mobile Mahomes means this game could be
Kelsey's
equal.
mom is the clear winner.
Yeah. Kelsey's mom.
Has got it going on. I mean, she kind of does.
Well, with their son's in the game. But the whole... Never mind. Anyway. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with a superb owl, is I think the Eagles find a way to tack one on to finish it late. We're going to finish this 2XO. We're going to get into this infinity bottle. Cheers. That was a shot.
Not for me. Mine was empty.
This is a shot of water.
We're still missing 2 of you. I know one of them is us. So I'm still missing one of you.
I doubt it.
To hit that like button.
Smash the like button.
Smash.
Anyway, we're getting into this infinity blend.
Smash it.
It's got a beautiful little color there. Bourbon Judge Marcus is awesome, dude. I follow 5 people on Patreon. He's one of them. We will eventually stand up a Patreon here soon.
Dad, hit the like button.
This year. I don't know when. We can hear them out there, and it's hilarious. We just heard her mom go, "Did you hear that?"
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So we will eventually be starting a Patreon closer to the point where we are near monetization on YouTube, because the two go kind of hand in hand. But for the meantime, if you find a whiskey tuber that you like and they have a Patreon, please go out.
Yeah, please.
Even
definitely.
the smallest of pledges can help them tremendously. Like, you have no idea. If I knew I had $2 coming in from 5 of you a month, like, that covers my music that I have to license, because to put the underlay music on the videos costs me about $12 a month. So, like, I'm not saying cry for me or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But my point is, there's costs to doing this.
And I'm really excited because when we do actually have Patreon, we have ours is pretty cool, and you have a.
We don't have it yet, but ours is cool.
We don't, but you have to have an idea, and you have to have.
I do.
Okay, so
you know where you're going with that.
The reason that I went off screen is because small goals help you, right? Like, small goals, you have to create those small goals. And we have a goal for when we do hit Patreon for your 50.
We do.
But we're going to talk about that later. But
you're telling people how old I am almost, though.
Almost. But right now, because things have been a little rough for us, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. You all know how important Maddie was. Obviously, if not, then go out and watch the Unforgotten video. But right now we are each trying to drink 4 of these a day. Right?
Yes, so
we're going to lead up to a gallon a day.
And we're both over 4 today.
So. And we are. So, but it's
4.
just small bits. You want to do small bits.
Tiny bits.
Or tiny bits. I like small bits.
Yeah. It's wild. Okay, so when I got this Infinity Blend from Marcus, what had happened was the reason why Patreon plays here is because it's important actually to the story. So what a lot of these guys do on Patreon is they're actually going to run like small things to give away for their Patreon community. And I happened to, my second month in his Patreon community, I won his sample set that he gave away to his Patreons only. I think there's only 75 of us. You getting some orange off that? Like big orange? Okay. This is where I'm going with it. That's why. So the sample I won was the orange curacao from Bardstown. And he had just put that in his Infinity Blend. Well, here's the thing. It definitely has a presence here.
Okay, I don't know how many of you here are in Florida, but if you drive down...
No, I apologize. It was the orange Heaven Hill. I'm sorry. I was like orange curacao from
regardless, if you're in Florida, when you drive down past the
orange orchards,
orchards, or even when you drive down Manatee.
If you visit us at our old house.
Yes, like winter. When they
Tropicana
Katie, when we came home the other night and they were burning the orange peels.
Right.
So when they're actually making the orange juice, this is exactly what it smells like.
There's sea fog in the area. It's really orangey. So he obviously just added this orange curacao to his So
how did that happen?
I'm not sure, but it's fine. You have to take this tomorrow, so make sure you suck it up. But the thing is, this is his Infinity Blend, so
I did a name.
The nose has it, but the flavor on the profile is very beautiful. It's very come together. Not orange dominant. Most disgusting smell ever. The weirdest thing, man. So
oranges or when they burn the peels?
It's weird. You're not wrong. So look at this next comment. This is what you and Katie smelled the other night, I'm sure. There are certain nights where it's off-putting. But we lived State Route 70 and 301, essentially. So for those of you in the Florida and the Bradenton area that know where that's at, we lived, by all accounts, a mile almost due south of the plant. Mile and a half, maybe. And there were nights when there was sea fog that they were making the orange juice. They were crushing the concentrate down or whatever they were doing, whatever step of the process.
Did you try it yet?
Yeah. It smelled just like fresh pressed orange juice. So a lot of times, yeah, it's challenging. It's not exactly that. Don't get me wrong.
Do you not like oranges?
Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But I mean, I agree with you. Just like you said with Katie, it did not smell good that night. You guys,
but there was a difference. There's a difference between when they're making the orange juice and when they're burning the orange peels.
Very much so. And the urinal cake is when they're burning the orange peels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he's right in that respect. Depends on what step in the process you're getting that night, potentially. So this is enjoyable. This is like you just threw together like an aged bourbon. Tell us some finished product in here. So Judge has been going through the finished product right before this. Now this is 3 or 4 months old. So if you guys Infinity blend today, be very different.
Oh,
see,
wow.
Just like you said, I love oranges, but there are nights.
Yeah, we don't get them here.
It's been 2 nights since we lived here.
You smelled oranges?
We smelled oranges. But yeah.
That's different. Like, yeah.
It's rounded. There's some rye in there. I think he's got some heavy rye influence.
Can you, sorry, y'all, I didn't mean to like make you listen to the, anyway. When you do an infinity blend, is it just something like you, like, again, either the top of the bottle, the bottom of the bottle, there's really no rhyme or reason?
It's personal preference, to be very honest with you. So like you could easily do like, hey, I'm going to open this bottle and neck pour. You just neck pour it in there, right? But
the neck pours are real.
Well, they are and they aren't, right? If you let neck pour sit for an hour or two, it's going to be even out to what the bottle might taste like. So they are. But yes, the neck pour is definitely like the least aerated portion of that whiskey. So it's up to personal preference, whatever you want to do for an infinity bottle. Now, what will I do? I will probably allow myself to have 2 drinks out of the bottle first and determine how much I like that bottle and then put the ones I do like into my infinity blend. Now, is that a good strategy? Who knows? Your mileage may vary. I have 0 ideas. I lose at Tic-Tac-Toe. So I just got patted on the knee for losing at Tic-Tac-Toe. Just so you know. It's okay. I can take the L. It's fine. I'm not going to be upset by it. Man, I can get right up to that face where I'm like ready. Like, yeah. Pecan pie. But pecan, hey, I got
is that what's in your glass?
Gabagool.
All right, before we finish out, because we usually end either around
tell us what else in your glass.
10:30. Yeah.
We're about to close this down. Matt Porter is still going strong with his first rounds of ADHD Matt Madness.
Oh, is it starting tonight?
It started earlier. He's on rounds 3 and 4 right now, and I'm going to be in it next year. And I'll be terrible at it. Are
you making like that pro claim right now?
I'm going to try. Depends on how much the channel grows. And I'll be terrible at it, clearly, because I'm terrible at this. But I want all of you there to witness me, my rise to glory.
A couple things just before we head out. So if you guys are okay, because we are going to be on the road here in probably about 3 weeks. So we're going to be on the road. We don't know if we're going to go Friday or Saturday of the following of
March 2nd or 3rd or 4th. March 3rd or 4th. Might be a Saturday stream. Maybe, possibly.
Are you guys okay with a Saturday stream? Are you first question? So there's multiple questions here. First
Nick's like, Roadshow, I'm in.
First question. Are you okay with a Friday or Saturday stream?
In March, first couple weeks of March.
Correct. Second question, not third. Somebody commented.
Okay. I'm not okay with you leaving. Aww. It's not that easy, is it? Looks like a crab.
What looks like a crab?
Your heart.
My heart looks like a crab?
Yeah, because your finger's in front. Get your pinky out of the way.
What do you mean? I can't get my pinkies anywhere.
It looks like a crab.
Anyway.
Crab heart.
Now you lost my second question. Oh, second question. Are you okay if the video is not so well? And we have to use a cell phone.
Oh, that's a very real possibility. So like we bought new mics, which are wireless, which these in theory, might go away in the future entirely for live streams even. I know it's a big thing when you do live streams, go ahead and have a mic in front of you, but like definitely for recorded content, the mic's going to go. Got to figure that out. I have to get set up. We have new mics. They're wireless labs.
You guys know how much I love this guy.
So that's going away. But yeah, but the problem is when we're on the road.
I would much rather wear
I can take that camera right there that can do cool stuff like focus on my fingers and not focus on my fingers.
That was like right? Matrix like.
A little bit. You weren't watching. I was watching the screen.
I know.
And then we have the mics, which should go into the camera, but the problem is there's no audio processing, so it might not sound as good. Correct. I believe in audio or video for the most extent. I believe it's easier. It's better for you guys to hear us and have a slightly lesser quality at video, but you tell us. So anyway, that's probably nerdy, whatever. I don't care.
We just want to make sure you guys get the best visual effects and whoa. It's like the TikTok dude.
What TikTok dude?
All the females know if they just watch like
what? Turning the hat's a TikTok dude?
It is like a TikTok thing.
What are you watching on TikTok? Maybe I should ask you this. I'm not on TikTok, so I have zero ideas. Zero clues.
Really?
I'm not.
Well, I know. Anyway. Okay, so we need to know. Friday or Saturday, is it okay?
And TikTok dude, what's up with him? Apparently,
not,
I just did something that was like TikTok, like it was like Rico Suave.
Really?
I used to wear the hat backwards all the time. All the time.
Hello. We've been together for a while. It
looks like a skull cap, though, because it's like one of those mesh ones. It's like, yeah, coach, put me in. Put me in, coach. It's cool.
You act like it's like negative comfy. 50 in here.
Giving all your China messing with Tick. Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to stay on till 10:30 to see if the UK guy is.
Yeah, I want to see if the UK guy comes back. Like maybe he knows what this TikTok hat thing is about. Be like, oh mate, I know that's Australian. That was terribly Australian.
Andy Galetto, I know you're not on here anymore.
Andy Galetto.
I just want to say, I don't know what you did to me tonight, but I'm not usually like this after streams, and I feel
you drank everybody your whiskey. That's why. So did I, but
I have an early morning.
You do. No, Nick, I hear you. We threw stuff at the balloon, but it didn't work, dude.
I don't believe in that.
Oh, what we got? Present. He's here.
Andy, you're still here. I don't know what you did to me. Okay, so after hours, I think we are going to do an after hours tonight.
Nope, not unless you don't want your check mark. You tell me. You were telling me about how well we're doing at water. And you thought there were 4 questions.
No, I think there were only 3, but I don't remember.
You were telling people about how well we did at water. Right? Water, yeah.
Can you say bedroom?
No, bedroom.
Or room.
Room.
Anybody out there from Vermont?
So, and then one of the other things that we're doing is making sure we are in bed with no cell phones on by midnight.
I might take a minus check mark tonight because I would like friends to come over.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Nick. Let's be real.
3 weeks.
Find a sitter.
I think it's going to be Saturday if we have the little one on, though.
Probably better do Friday when we get in. We'll talk about it. So yeah, apparently Sarah's calling after hours tonight, and don't be shocked if I ghost to go to bed at 11:58. So
because he only wants a freaking okay. Hang on. Do you have to go to bed and come? What happens if you wake back up? Like you have to go to bed and fall asleep by midnight?
I'm not touching the phone until I wake up in the morning.
I even have an event tomorrow, and I still want friends to come over.
No, I'm not against it. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby.
After hours is fun. And my mom and dad are here. We can't.
Galetto, Mendoza.
Okay, we have Galetto. We have Mendoza.
Anziano. How do you say your last name?
We have
Anziano. That's what I thought.
We have Jay.
Yeah.
We have the Williams.
I did say that. Late out midnight for a minute. See? Williams's. Come on over. Let's go.
I have an event tomorrow. We have to be up and out by 7. This table.
I'll take care of that. You just entertain guests. Look at that. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hopping on. Oh, he has a scooter. He has a scooter.
What?
Andy Galetto. Oh, I said your last name, but it's right there. That's neighbor Andy, but guys, if you want to look him up, has a scooter.
What do you
Not
mean?
A powered scooter, one that he has to foot pedal.
What's a scooter? Can you ride the big wheel?
You want the scooter?
No, I want the big wheel.
Wow. Whoa. Easy. Williams, what?
I know you're already in your PJs, but
whatever.
We made Katie, we made some really Mom and I made some really cute stuff for tomorrow.
Point is 10:30.
I just want in. Mom, unlock the door.
Hey, JT, you come on over, dude. Who cares? Just message me,
I think I was just invited.
JT, yep, you were just invited. Oh, that was JAY can come as well.
No, it's
electric. Oh, it is electric.
We typically
whatever, Katie. You have to change.
We typically
we're not asking you to change, Katie,
and
but
after
change.
hours. We haven't done them in probably.
You're going to set up by yourself tomorrow, but just so you know.
No, I'm not. I just need somebody to put the tent up with me. Mom can't put the tent up.
Yeah, if you have we get too crazy, you're going by yourself.
What happens if we just don't go?
Ma, the meatloaf. F. We do so JT, just so you know, normally we'd probably have an extra bed for you, but we do not tonight. The in-laws are here, which is wonderful, but we have a comfy couch. So if you want to come over, get a hold of Jay Ann's, we'll call him, instead of JT. Yeah.
We've had a really good night, guys.
She's like, after the party is the after party. We're getting texts. Look at that. See how that works?
Yes, my mama's here.
Yeah.
Mom and dad are here. He did not. Katie, you need to come over and tell him, and he didn't check the drawers. We played Tic-Tac-Toe or Tic-Tac.
No.
Tic-Tac.
She won.
Tic-Tac.
She won.
Tic-Tac.
No.
Andy Galetto got me toasty.
Tic-Tac-Galetto?
So Tic-Tac-Galetto.
Well,
last week was supposed to be
called
our
hashtag, actually.
Last week was our toasty week, but Galetto, I'm not sure what you did. You got me toasty. I'm feeling good.
AG, come on over, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna end this. Get over here if you want to come over. The pool's
we do not have food tonight.
Yeah, bring something with you if you're hungry, because we don't have a lot of food over here.
There is no food.
We've been doing good with our diets. The pool's not heated, but I'll turn the hot tub on, I guess. So,
Katie, I'm not sure what I'm gonna make you, but I'll figure something out.
So, where's UK? Well, if we stay on for 10 more minutes, we'll find UK maybe. But dude, that was awesome. I love that night. He's like, this is the most American thing I've said. I'm glad we're a representation of America.
You know what? So that was the night of one of my get-togethers for my my Cincy.
America.
And I have never seen your face get so lit up because there was somebody from.
We went international. Are you kidding me?
Right now, you're just like meh.
I'm not just meh. I'm just like, well.
When Jay gets here, Jay's fun.
What about JT?
Do I know JT?
No, he hasn't come to our house. No pressure, JT. It's fine.
Okay.
Jay knows JT, which is weird. Hey, JT, are you Justin Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake.
In disguise?
I'll tell you right now.
Easy.
That's my
Stop it.
That's my card.
Stop it. But you got to be actually Justin Timberlake, just so you know. No, I'm not mad about losing a hashtag. It's fine.
Oh, Nick, I'm so excited we get to see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in
All right.
I legit haven't seen you in 10 years.
If you're local, be here in 10 to 20 minutes.
That sounded
What?
okay.
Show up like Kesha.
Okay, hang on.
Hold on, no. Your wife wishes you were. Oh, then your wife is awesome. Period. Not because you're not JT, but just in general. Long way around for that. I get it, but yeah.
There's 5 of you. We have 5 likes.
Stop it.
Happy.
Okay. Because I'm happy. All right. Anyway, come on over. We're going to party. Pool's not heated, but we'll turn the hot tub on.
We'll turn the hot tub on.
Yeah.
If there is no wind, I'll throw some fire logs on.
That's not going to be a good idea, but okay.
We don't really have food, so if you're hungry, bring food.
Come on, my shoulder over here. Look at that.
Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for us. We have a lot coming down the road. We have some different what?
The way you said we have a lot coming down the road.
I didn't say it like that. You did.
It was slightly like you were high. You're like, we have a lot coming down there. Like the turtle from what movie? The turtle. What was the sea turtle? Anyway.
Nemo.
Oh yeah. Please don't let Sarah near fire. I didn't say it. I just read it.
I thought you were my friend.
Party like it's 1999. That's her graduation year. So,
because I'm a winner.
Oh shit! That's a way to end this stream because she's a winner. See, all right, guys. See you soon. Love you. Bye.
Like.